Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Taryns. I'm Taryn. This is my house. I have no real announcements. Today is going to be a shorter live, 30 to 45 minutes I'll be on. So if you do want a reading, make sure to get in. Don't hang out too long. Let me know. But by all means, hang out. So, let me pull myself up. Nice. Cool. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Amanda. I'm just going to pull up live on my phone so I can see you guys in the places. Okay, very good. Okay, so now that there are a couple people here, just no announcements today, short live, 30 to 45 minutes probably. So if you want a reading, make sure you get in and get on the list because I do have 7 o'clock appointment. So I will start with Amanda. Hi, Jeremy. You have a great day as well. If you comment, you will be on the list. I'll gladly pull some cards for you. If I can get. Okay. Okay. Amanda. So it looks like Four of Pentacles reverse. We're feeling a little ungrounded and like we're grasping at straws, like we don't have what we need. And there's a lot changing. There's this domino effect happening where it feels like things are kind of spiraling and might feel out of your control. This is a reminder that everything is in your control. It's your life. You decide how you react to your circumstance. Are you going to use it as an opportunity or let it overcome you? So this is saying that while a lot is happening, be mindful that you do have far more control than you realize, and you can use it whenever you acknowledge that. So Casey, thank you for donating to Skip the Line. Next. If you ever want to do a private, more in-depth reading, Amanda, they're by donation. I'd be glad to book with you. I do one-on-one Zoom calls. Jeremy, you are so sweet. I appreciate you. Oh, really? Got some strong themes today. You watch me shovel vigorously. We have the Eight of Wands again and the Magician, leading into the Wheel of Fortune, which means that things are changing rapidly. We've got the domino effect for you as well, but you are more in control in the present. You feel like you are in your element, and this feeling of mastery and control and taking charge. So this is a different place from last we spoke, where we feel more empowered and capable and take no prisoners. I've got a life to live. And so we feel those forces working with you because you are empowering yourself, and it's dominoing in a very positive way, ride the wave. Ride it. Trust that gut. Keep riding that wave. It's going to take you right into where you want to go. Things are turning in your direction. This is a very positive omen. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Next, after Amanda was Amissa Ruth. It's like 38 years since I've seen y'all. I agree. I'm committing as best as my ADHD brain can to Monday nights. Situation permitting. Hopefully in a few weeks I will be able to feel confident about putting that on paper, and I'll make an event on the page and stuff so we can commit to like a Monday night hangout and talk. For now I'm making loose promises because I don't trust myself to not get too busy and double book. Okay, Bonnie will be next, and then Annie. So this looks like is speaking to some trauma in regards to this male figure in your life, this feeling of like mind games and control and back and forth. It's like there's this long established train of trauma and grief and circumstance with this person that we are now at the cusp of having to make some make or break decisions, either regarding to the dynamic or impacted by the trauma from that dynamic. Does that make sense? But it looks like we're coming to a decision needing to be made. It's not going to be easy because it's rooted in some heavy stuff. So if you need me, unrelated to like you paying me for a reading, if you just need somebody to talk to, if you hit a rough patch, if you haven't hit it yet, let me know. I'm around. I've got you always. That goes for anybody. If you need me, conversation is free, guys. Always around. If you need somebody to talk to, you are never alone. You always have a friend. I have a professional inbox just for you guys. Message me. Okay. Bonnie next. Thank you for donating. Thank you, Jeremy. I think I'm gonna. That's been the plan, and I've been kind of doing it. I just don't want to jinx it because then plans come up and then the deadlines come up and stuff. But that's kind of the plan. So check for me Monday nights, and then I'll commit to a time and lock it in later. I love that the comment is I can't figure out to send stars, but it sent with the stars. That's why I put it up. So in case you didn't know, you donated. Love you, Ruth. Here for you if you need me. All right, Bonnie. Someone's screaming outside. I'm not really sure. So it looks like, Bonnie, we are moving into a good place. So we've got the Knight of Cups behind us, right? Knight of Cups is the Don Quixote chasing windmills. It seems like a romantic, but it's not grounded in anything. It's not rooted, right? So useful energy can speak to good or bad, but it's behind us. In the present, we have Nine of Cups speaking to us as we are having everything we need and more. This speaks to abundance. This is everything is at our grasp, at our disposal. What is ahead of us, required of us, isn't resource, it is determination. So the Chariot in the future speaks to us having to focus and kind of put the blinders on and have sheer force of will get us to where we want to go because we've got everything we need to get there. Okay, next was Annie. Thank you for donating to Skip the Line. I will backtrack up the line if you commented, but if you would like to skip ahead by all means, and I will get to who I am able to get to before my 7 o'clock. All right. Oh, Annie, so this looks like you are really coming into a good place, which is great to see and hear in the midst of all the chaos that we're going through in the world. So we've got the Two of Wands, which is us being traveled and changed. We've covered some ground, right? We've been through some stuff, but there's this large gap space between who we were and who we are today. There's miles and miles between that person and this person. And what this person has today, the present Annie, is more balanced, more centered. Temperance speaks to leveling out the masculine and feminine in ourselves, leveling out our mental headspace, finding balance and center, and feeling more in control of our faculties. And the Queen of Cups speaks to emotional balance, both being it and having it in your life in this empathetic female energy that is compassionate and understanding, and that flows out of them into you and helps balance you out. So it's this symbiotic connection that is just empowering and balancing and leveling you far past what you've experienced before. So it shows that you're in a good place and headed in a good direction. So just, this is validation, right? Keep going. Let's see. So let's go back to, we have Allison, which you just said you tried to send stars, but it wouldn't accept your payment. That's fine. Donations are not mandatory, and you're next. But if you would like to donate for your reading another way, Cash App, Venmo, or my website are up there by all means. And you are welcome anytime. So, and I haven't said this for this stream, but if you're a regular here, you'll hear me say that I don't often read reversals. I stack and correct my deck and shuffle strategically to not accommodate reversals, because I feel like the cards and the positions speak enough for themselves, so they're not really necessary. With that being said, because I work intentionally to not use reversals, when they come through, it's kind of an emphasis for me, because we're fighting against them. So this is the second reversal for this stream. Everybody's backwards. We're going to blame Mercury and then the coming moon, whatnot, it's fine. But for you, Allison, it looks like the Eight of Cups reversed. Instead of walking away, this is kind of like the prodigal child homecoming. This is us finding our way back to the people that we love and the people that we connect to. So it shows this reversal, this homecoming, and it's positive, it's needed. So we found ourselves out of sorts, out of direction, a long way from either who we were or whatever, what we just feeling detached. And it looks like making our way back to these connections. Specifically, it looks like some long-term friends or like family, or this is nostalgic connection. So people that have been in your life for a long time, maybe you detached from them and lost communication and are reconnecting, and it's showing that reconnecting being very empowering, very positive, and joyous. So it looks like you're headed into the arms of compassion and platonic love and affection. It looks like there's support there, so lean into that. It's very positive. Let's see. Leah Wilson. Allison, you are welcome. Station 7 o'clock. So okay, cool. So Leah, it looks like, so this feels like there's been some back and forth, some strain with someone thinking maybe they know what's best for your life, or you living to appease other people. And it looks like you're coming into a season of being grounded and conscious and balanced, but striking out in pursuit of yourself and what appeases you and what makes you happy, instead of living for someone else or for others. And it looks like that is very much the direction that is going to validate and empower you, because we have 9 of Pentacles, which is abundance, and abundance financially, and also in being grounded and centered and having your head on straight. So it's showing that you're feeling like taking risks. You are of the capacity to take those risks for yourself and do something with it. It's not foolish. It's you pursuing your life and who you are. So, let's see. Haley, you are so welcome, Leah. So again, this is a very positive, balanced energy reading. We have you. So there's a lot of compassion and love and warm energy here. Nine of Cups again speaks to abundance. This is The cat that ate the canary, right? It's having everything that you could ask for. Cups is in regards to emotions, feelings, relationships. So it's just showing you being in a good place, um, interpersonally and internally, and having what you need. The lovers speaks to romantically your needs being met. Um, and because of that, Queen of Pentacles, you feel grounded and secure and balanced. And from that solid foundation, feel capable to overflow that love into the rest of your life. So the Queen of Pentacles is the caregiver, the all mother, the person that takes care of animals and makes sure people's needs are met. So it's showing this love flowing into your life, and it's so much that you can't help but share it and then pass it forward. Carla and then Amber. If you comment, you are absolutely on the list, and I will do my best to get you a couple more. Thank you so much for sharing, Sturdy. Thank you, Carla. My hair is up because I worked a day job today, and I'm just gross. So. Let's see. If you comment, you are absolutely on the list. I will do my best to get. So it looks like you've walked away from somebody, you've cut somebody off recently. We've maybe severed a relationship or defined some boundaries. And we may be feeling some strain from that. So this is like the cost of war. This is grieving what we lost, or feeling the discomfort of the changes, even though we know we did what had to be done. And this is just validation that you have a big heart. You're gonna feel some heart hurt from it, but that doesn't mean turn around and go back and go against your own decisions and choices, because you did what you had to do, and you're moving forward the way you need to. Just acknowledge the hurt, but keep moving forward. So, Yvette, thank you so much. This is the Line Strider Tarot deck. Silo Thompson. Amber. Then Laura Adams, if you are still here, you will be next. And then Emma Saunders. And then we'll see if we can get to anybody else after that. Good job, Carla. Then this is just a validation. You know what you needed to do. You know how you need to move forward. Validation is always nice. Then. Brittany Edgerton, no, I have not pulled cards for you yet. You are on the list. Miriam, thank you. You will be next. So It looks like things are changing, and it looks like you are changing. And specifically, it kind of feels like you might be outgrowing someone who they themselves aren't a bad person or negative, but it feels like with the changes that you're going through and kind of growing mentally and emotionally, and it looks like we're outgrowing someone, and it doesn't, we don't see any negative on either side. This is just kind of acknowledging for what it is that um, we might be passing them in where we are, and that's okay. Let's see. So, sorry, I'm blocking trolls. People do this all the time. They comment on my stuff. So Rebecca, that is fine. And I will try to get to you in just a minute, but if I don't, I'll still cards and messages on. So I am on Mary Ann because you donated. Where did you go? There we go. So Marianne, and I can only pull so much from what feels like a very complex situation from three cards, but it looks like there's, so we have the lovers, which speaks to either a romantic relationship or someone extremely close to us, right? And it looks like we're not seeing eye to eye. You are trying to rise above the dramatics and the chaos and, keep things copacetic. But it looks like it's going to come down to you having to make a very difficult decision. So if you would like to pursue a more in-depth reading, feel free to book one. Let me know. I'd be glad to pick it apart with you if that's something that you're interested in. But it looks like you're not the instigator in this back and forth, is what it feels like. So, let's see. What did we have next? Hmm. Okay. Laura Adams and then Emma, I do believe. So it feels like some things have come to light, or we've come to an awareness or an understanding that's left us feeling like we don't know what direction to go. Like we don't know which way is up or how to proceed. And it looks like you kind of proceed as usual. You don't have to make a drastic change because of the whatever revelation or whatever the situation might be. It looks like you're in good company, in a good place, and the sky is not going to fall. The world's not crumbling because of this shift. Let's see. Yeah. So, Emma, this reads like we might be being stubborn and isolated and independent to a fault. So it looks like we've put up some guards, some defenses, and um, are using it as a protection, but I don't think it's protecting you. I think it is at this point, it may have protected you at one point in your life to be, hardened to certain things. Um, but it looks like now it's not serving you anymore. It's only hindering you. So it looks like there's some release, some clearing that needs to be done, because we're just hearing things that are dead weight. They're no longer serving us. It's time to release and open and be vulnerable and raw, So I will. Where did you go, Rebecca? Here you are. I'm going to pull cards for you in lieu of our booking, and then I will head out for my 7 o'clock. And I will see you guys later. A lot of 8 of Cups today, a lot of walking away, a lot of releasing. Um, so, Rebecca, for you, it looks like this is coming in the form of so the last reading was me telling her that she needed to tear down the walls and it's time to be vulnerable and raw and release. And this kind of shows us like withdrawing and toughening up and being like, take no prisoners. I'm not dealing with anybody's bullshit. I don't have time. I don't have energy. And it's just kind of going into this zen all about Rebecca, what Rebecca wants and needs, being selfish and not feeling guilty about it. So it looks like, and I think I did say in our last reading that the next couple of months are going to be very tense for everyone, and the people around you in particular. It's going to be blah. So it looks like we're coming in that I'm not fucking dealing with it. I'm going to deal with my own shit, worry about my own needs, be happy, and not deal with any of the other shit. So that will finish me up for today. But stop, people. Why am I being spammed by spammers? Look at you, all of you. That's like 4 today. I think I'm getting more popular because of all of these. Free spiritual reading. Consultation now. No, no, sir. Troll alert everywhere. Okay. Block, block, block. That being said, thank you for making me feel popular today, internet trolls. That will unfortunately finish me up for today because I do have a 7 o'clock reading. If I could not get to you, I apologize. I will see you next Monday unless I do a midweek live or something. We'll see. But you can count on me being back Monday. I will see you then, or you are welcome to book a private reading. Those are also by donation. I'd be glad to sit with you. But until next time, wherever I do see you, love and peace and happiness and all that good. See you soon. Bye.